More nationalized government. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. There's a potentially dangerous trend out there, one that can threaten the concept of our republic. And actually, let's just start there with the fact that we have a republic. It's defined as a form of government in which supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives. The country itself is a public matter, not the private property of rulers. And while we're at it, note that it is not a democracy. It's a representative democracy. We do not hold national votes on anything, including president. And all that was on purpose. And it served us pretty well since the Constitution was adopted in 1789. The practice over the last three presidents in particular to rule by executive order, or by executive order removing the executive order put in place by the last guy, none of that is what the founders had in mind, or else they would have set the government up that way. Three co-equal branches of government. That's the system. It's not designed so that the executive branch can override a ruling from the judicial branch just because the president doesn't like the court's ruling. And while legally possible, I doubt the framers intended for the legislative and executive branches to change the size of something like the Supreme Court, again, just because they didn't like some of its rulings. Yet, we have seen that erosion of co-equal power, with the slack being picked up by the executive branch. Now, Senator Charles Grassley blames the very Congress he has been part of for allowing agencies to pursue fiefdoms unchecked. Congress establishes those agencies, but with such loose provisions that it is literally up to the agencies themselves to set key rules. And while you don't want Congress micromanaging agencies, the trend has slid too far toward simply abdicating authority. And since nature abhors a vacuum, the agency snaps up more power. It's really obvious at the presidential level, though, and regardless of which side of the political spectrum you're on, it should concern everyone. Because while it may be your guy signing the orders today, it'll be their guy next time. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Friday, July 22nd on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Parler, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.